Hello there, boys and girls. Welcome back to the Bilbao Revival, and thank you very much for stopping by. First things first, we hit 250 subscribers on the channel over the weekend, so thank you very much for everybody that's hit that subscription button from day one all the way up until today. So thank you very much for all your support. Means a great deal for me. The fact that we hit 250 subscribers is crazy. The year of FM18, the channel's grown massively, so thank you very much for that. Today, though, we've got a little bit of roundup, as we usually do. We've got two games, one in the Cup and one in the League. The League game is against Atletico Madrid, and they see themselves in fourth. We're in third, so third versus fourth tie in the League, which is it could be a really tough game for us. But we've got a little bit of roundup to do, as I said first. So first things first, we last met against Valencia. That was 4-2 win for us. Really good win in the League, and Batista and Adriz both scoring braces. We then followed that with a 4-1 win against Las Palmas over in Gran Canaria, and John Batista scored another brace. Iker Muniain and Mikel Rico both scoring the goals there, so that's 4-1 to us, which is really good to see. A couple of injuries, Susaeta and John Batista picking up a little bit of a knock, but not too bad. Then a highly rotated side, as you can see on the right hand side here, against Victor Pilsen, 4-0 win in the fifth game in the Europa League. Mikel Rico, Vesca and Aga all scoring the goals there, and comfortable win really for us. And then we came back down to earth really in the League, a 1-1 draw against Celta Vigo at home. John Batista scoring his really good goal scoring form, keeping his form up. That is now, 5 goals in 4 games for the youngster. Come in and done wonders for us, and actually kicked Aritz Adriz out of the squad. Muniain not having the best of game, as is nor was Raul Garcia or Benyat. So it's very hot and cold, this Bilbao side. When they want to play, they play people off the park. When they don't want to play, they really struggle. They really seem to struggle against some teams that they should beat. So where does that see us in the League? Where does that see us in all that competition? So the Europa League, fifth with 15 points. We're top of the group. We're going to go through as group winners. We're 10 points clear of the second place, and hence why I played the rotated side against Pilsen, and we're pretty much through in that competition. In the League, though, very, very close and tight league this season so far. Bilbao now 4 points clear, with 4 points behind Real Madrid, 7 points into the Champions League spots there in the league, as you can see. And the big shock really is Barcelona outside the European places at the minute. Played 13, won 6. They've drawn 5 games, 3 at home and 2 away against teams that you should really think that Barcelona are going to be beaten, and they've also lost 2 games against Valencia and Real Betis as well. But we're taking advantage, us, Valencia, Malaga, Villarreal, all taking advantage of Barcelona slipping up, and hopefully we can stay in the Champions League spots for the foreseeable future. So good to see us in those Champions League spots after 13 games, and teams teams in and around those top 4-5 spots seem to slip up every now and again. Madrid have also lost against Valencia since we last met, and us and Valencia seem to be slipping up over each other, to be fair. So it seems to be one of those real tight championship race so far this season. And you can see these are some of the stats. No one from our team, unfortunately, in and around the goals or the average ratings or anything like that. Cristiano Ronaldo, 14 goals so far this season for Real Madrid. So as I said, today we've got the League, we've got the Cup game coming up now, and then we've got the League game against Atletico Madrid in a few days' time. So let's see who is going to start for us in this Cup game. So it's a bit of a mixture with this Cup game because I put a rotated side out first time, and we didn't really kind of break down the doors, unfortunately. So we're going to go have a mixture between a rotation and first teamer. So Kepa's in goal. We've got Sabarit at left back, Nunez and Martinez in the middle, and Luque at right back. We've got Aga in the deep line playmaker role, and Rico as the box to box. Seguin at left wing. We've got Williams at right wing. Raul Garcia in behind Adriz. On the bench, we've got San Jose, DeMarcos, Vesca, Moreno, Muniain, Franco and Batista. Hopefully this side can do the job this time round, because, say, a full rotation side against Atletico Pamplona didn't really do us any favours. We have made one signing in between the 2 episodes. Thank you very much for your comment, Chan. Your comments on the screen as you can see it now. Thank you very much. We have gone and bought Otegi we've got a bid in there. We've put a contract into him. We've gone for him. Thank you very much for your comment. I've had a look at him. I think he looks really, really good for a 19-year-old. Got all the attributes that we really want him to play in that middle of the role. He can play as a deep line playmaker, or even play him as a box to box. So he can play in both of those positions. He'll be coming in hopefully in the winter transfer window. As I said, any suggestions for any Basque players that you think I need to go after, leave me a comment in the comment section. As you can see, if they're good enough, I'm going to go out and buy them. So thank you very much, Chan, for your suggestion. This is the team that we're going up against. He is in the squad, Ortegi, but hopefully he won't cause us too many issues in this game. So let's go straight out there and basically do the business. Our home form this season has been absolutely phenomenal. Really enjoy us at home because we seem to be we seem to take the game to the opponents and really break them down. We've won really comfortably at home in the past 4-5-0. So hopefully this will be another one at the San Memes. Half an hour gone. We're fully in control, as you can see by the stats, and it's the first highlight of the game. Tano now into Unai, and they're going to play it out the back, Pamplona, but that's a poor pass, and Adriz is there. Half an hour gone. Adriz scores a goal. It's a poor pass from the defence, trying to go back to the keeper, trying to play it out from the back. We squeeze him up here, as you can see. Tano into Unai. Unai tries to go back to his keeper, but goes back to his keeper, but Adri slips in there. He might be old, but he's still got a little bit of nous there, the veteran, and it's 1-0 to Bilbao. And as I was going to say, we're really dominant at the minute. 8 shots, only one on target though, 68% possession, and we seem to be taking the game to Pamplona. But highlight just before half time. Unai out to Barja, and Barja now into Torres. Torres, lovely ball over the top to David. Can David score? David 1-on-1 into Kepa, but pushes it just wide. That's a really good chance for Pamplona just before half time, and that's going to see us straight through to the half time whistle. And a little bit of a scare just before half time. I'm not happy with the performance out there because we're just not putting our opportunities away. It's been a real key for us actually. We're getting lots of shots on goal, but not many on target. So I have to work on our finishing in the training. So Aga now into Raul Garcia. Lovely through ball to Adriz. Hits the bar and they get it clear. Clerk gets it away and Zanogo is going to finish and mop that up. Point in question really, as you can see there. Getting through the defensive lines, but just not finishing the game off. And it leaves us in the last kind of 5-10 minutes to struggling a little bit. So 25 minutes to go. Vesca, Franco and Moreno on. Just going to freshen it up in the final third. 10 minutes to go now. Control. We're going to go that up to control. 10 minutes to go. Conversion's a little bit better. 4 on target for our 16 shots. But again, still not getting that many on the actual target itself. But 1-0 win against Pamplona is going to see us through to the next round. I think it's the 5th round that we're going to go through to now. Other than that, pretty much a nothing win, to be fair. Nothing to write home about. We got our goal. We did a professional job against them, and we're through to the next round. There we go. I said we'd put a contract in for him, and he has signed that contract. Antonio Ortegi is going to join us in the winter. He's going to join us on the 4th of Jan when the transfer goes through. 2.4 million for it. I think it's a really good buy for a really young, good attacking playmaker that we need in the middle of midfield. We need a little bit more legs compared to like Benya and Interaspe and someone like that. So Ortegi is going to join us in the summer. He's joined as a backup option at the minute, but I feel we get training into him, we get a good tutor on him, he'll kind of flourish as good as he can. So happy days, he's in the van. We've also got the 5th round draw of the Spanish Cup. I think it's literally 16 teams left and you can play absolutely anybody. So let's just do team by team. Vigo with Alaves, Espanyol with Madrid, Las Palmas with Valencia, Leganes with Mallorca, Barcelona, Getafe, and we're at home to Atletico Madrid. Really tough draw for us. What does the board want us? They want us to reach the quarter-final. So tough draw for us really to try and get that quarter-final space. Atletico Madrid in the 5th round of the Spanish Cup. That could be a tough one for us. But next up is Atletico Madrid, but this time in the league. So this is going to be the team against Madrid. We've got Kepa in goal, Balazaga, San Jose, Nunez and DeMarcos. Nunez is in better form than Martinez at the minute, so he's going to be in the back line. Iturraspe and Beñat in the middle. We've got Munain on the left, we've got Williams on the right, Raul Garcia in behind Batista, just again purely because Batista is in better form than Adjuriz. On the bench, Martinez, Leku, Rico, Aga, Seguin, Franco and Adjuriz all on the bench. Let's go into this. Let's see how we stack up against Madrid and see who they've got in their starting lineup. So they've got Griezmann and Gamero at the top, Koke, Saul, Gabi and Vitolo as the midfield line. We've got Lucas, Godin, Savic and Juan Fran at the back, and then Oblak in goal. So it's a very much first string Madrid side, and it's going to be a tough game, tough ask for us really to go into this. But if we can get a draw, I'm happy with that. But if we can get anything else, I'll be ecstatic, to be fair. So let's keep our run going and let's go out there and hopefully get 3 points in this game. Iturraspe now, 5 minutes gone on the clock, into Beñat, trying to get through ball to Batista. He scored. Oh, Batista, what a shot that was. Oblak, I think it was a mixture of him and the post, keeping Batista out, but good move from the youngster. That's why I've kept him in the starting lineup. He's played really well over the last few weeks, scored a lot of goals as well, so hopefully he can score against this Madrid side. It's now 20 minutes gone. All the attacks have come from ourselves. They've not had a shot on target as of yet, and it looks like we're doing the business here. Batista, though, picking up a little bit of a knock. What's his knock? A knee injury. Might have to get him off at half-time and get Adjuriz on. Not much going on other than that Batista shot, and it's going to see us through to half-time. We're going to make that change. Adjuriz is going to come on for Batista. Don't want to risk him. He's in good form at the minute. I'm going to get a bit aggressive here, to be fair, because last couple of games, just not been good at all. Not been good enough. And let's get out there. They're all fired up, ready and raring to go. And let's get them back out there. And hopefully we can attack this Madrid side. Griezmann now, going to whip this ball in. Goes for a shot. It's high and wide. Need to be a little bit better than that, the Frenchman, to try and penetrate us. Balazaga now, after that free kick, into Beñat. Lovely shot, saved by Oblak. Williams should put that away, but doesn't. But Savic, I think, took Williams down. And it's going to be a penalty. San Jose is going to whip, hopefully get this goal into us. Oblak, yeah, takes him the wrong way. Lovely penalty there from San Jose. And Oblak with a great couple of saves there, but Savic bringing Williams down, and it led to the penalty, and San Jose took Oblak the wrong way. 1-0 to Bilbao. Lovely finish. 20 minutes to go. We're just going to make a change. We're going to put Munain in the middle, and we're going to bring Aga on at left wing, because he can play there. It's a really versatile, I said in the other episode, really versatile player is Aga. Beñat is having another bad game. We're going to bring Mikel Rico on, who, when he comes on, Mikel Rico makes a difference. He's a veteran, a wily veteran in that middle of midfield. Good box-to-box midfielder, and does a decent job for us in the middle. Williams, though, picking up a knock on that right-hand side. Potential thigh injury. He's going to have to see out the game. Coming into the final 3 or 4 minutes now of extra time, and this will be a fantastic win for us at home to Atletico Madrid, one of the main Champions League rivals in the league. But they get the ball up to Antoine Griezmann. Can Nunez keep him in there? No, he can't. Carrasco, lovely 1-2, but Nunez, that's why I put him in there. His form at the minute is absolutely phenomenal, far better than Martinez. Adjuriz tries to get that ball under control, but Godin gets that ball back, straight back to Oblak, and he picks the ball up. 10 seconds to go to see this game out. Very even game, but we've had a few more chances on target compared to them, and that is it. The final whistle goes 1-0 to Bilbao. Really good game, really good win for us. We've had a couple of injuries though. Batista and Iñaki Williams both picking up knocks. Let's hopefully, fingers crossed, they're not too long. I've already got Susaeta out on the transfer table, out on the injury table. So I don't want to see too many long-term injuries, because this team, this squad cannot cope with long-term injuries to the first team players. Passionately say, well done lads, that was a great win for us, because it was. And let's see how long these two players are going to be out for. Williams is out for 2 to 4 weeks with a pulled hamstring, which isn't the best, and Batista is only out for 6 to 8 days, so it's not too bad for Jean-Baptiste. But the right-hand side now is looking really, really sparse, because Williams and Susaeta both out now for a long period of time. So he's out for 2 weeks, and as is Iñaki Williams. So I'm going to have to scratch my head and see exactly what I'm going to do with this squad. So that is it for this episode. 2 narrow 1-0 wins. The team, as I said, at the minute, very hot and cold, and we're going through a little bit of a kind of down patch at the minute. And I just apologise. There are not that many goals in the episodes for you today. I do apologise, but We got 2 vital wins, one in the Cup, which put us through to the next round against Atleti, and then one against Atletico Madrid in the league. San Jose with a penalty against Oblak, getting us the win. And that pushes us up to second, with Valencia still having to play this weekend. Barcelona drew again this weekend against Villarreal away from home. And Valencia have got Alaves away from home as well. So even if Valencia win that game against Alaves, we're going to stay in the top 4 for when we come back and meet each other again. So I've got to bring you the Barca game at the Camp Nou. Got to show you how good we are against these big boys. And then we're going to bring you the second leg against Atletico Madrid in the Spanish Cup 5th round and see if we get through that as well. But that's it for today's episode. If you have enjoyed it, please do leave it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you don't want to miss out on any more content coming forward in the next coming weeks and months. And until next time, when we bring you Barcelona and Atletico Madrid, I'll see you soon.